Today's date is May 10th, 2016. We're here with Natalie, who comes from England. And Natalie has a story to tell us, not about herself, but about her daughter, and actually her son as well. You want to tell us what happened to your daughter after a polio vaccine?
After the polio vaccination, she became quite depressed, which is not like her at all. She's always been Little Miss Sunshine. But she became quite depressed and she was crying every day and she was apathetic and lethargic. And after having ozone therapy, within 20 or 30 minutes, she said, this is the best day ever. And the depression has just gone. We haven't seen it at all since then. And we brought her back for a second go. I'd booked one thinking that she was going to have some vaccinations for the green card medical. It turned out she didn't, but brought her along for the ozone therapy anyway. And after that one, the eczema that she'd had on her face for about 6 weeks just cleared up overnight almost.
Eczema cleared up almost overnight after a second ozone treatment.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you told me she was needle apprehensive, correct?
She was a complete wuss. She wasn't just needle apprehensive. The first time, it was very traumatizing for her because she was scared of the needle. Actually, when it went in, she said, I don't know why I made such a fuss. But beforehand, she was, frankly, a pain in the backside. So for her to say 20 or 30 minutes later, this is the best day ever, when she'd had such a trauma, was really quite remarkable.
And you noticed a big improvement in her affect and her demeanor after this yourself?
It was marked. You couldn't not see it. She was back to being Little Miss Sunshine.
How old is she?
17.
May I post this on YouTube?
You may.
Thank you very much. Now, also, you mentioned something about your son and ozone. What happened there?
We've been going through the green card process, so they've had to have some vaccinations. So after the polio vaccination, there was nothing that he noticed particularly that felt negative for him, but he had the ozone therapy and he said he felt cleaner. There was nothing he could pinpoint one way or the other. He did have to have more injections for the green card medical. He had to have tetanus, I think, and diphtheria, whichever it was. And when he had ozone therapy after that one, the acne on his face disappeared overnight.
One treatment of ozone, acne disappeared.
Yeah.
I'm delighted. I may post this story as well, correct?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.